Okay, the glory that even words cannot utter, man. You see?
Verse 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, man, but the Lord's words are not going to pass away. Okay? Now let's go to Revelation 8 and 13. Did you finish? What did you finish for? Okay, read verse 6. I like to read verse 6. I read all the verses already.
It's 2nd Esau'S 9 and 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works.
So at the beginning, before the beginnings have wonders, man. There's so many things that are going on, man. All kinds of marvelous things going on. Okay, so go ahead.
So it says, and endings in effects and signs.
So even the end as well has effects and signs. Okay, there's things that are going on when things are being created. You know, all the elements coming together and the air. Let the ground come up from the waters and let the animals appear from the sea. All kinds of things going on in the beginning, man. So even the end as well has its own signs and effects as well, man. Okay, so right now we are seeing some part of the signs that the Lord told us to look out for of the ending of Esau's ending. Okay, because the end of the world is the end of it's the end of an age, an end of a rulership. Okay, Esau's rulership. So it's not gonna be the entire planet Earth that's gonna be blown away, man. Because Scripture says the earth abideth forever. Okay. That's the one down, isn't it?
What was it? Revelation 8 and 13.
Yeah. Read that and then straight away go to 11.
This is Revelations 8 and 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to give him was given the key of the bottomless pit.
Revelation 8 and 13.
Revelations 8 and 13. Yeah. 8 and 13. I've just got to 9.
Oh, hold up. No, read 13. No, read something else.
Revelations 8 and 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe.
You see that? 3 woes. Woe, woe, woe. Okay, what do those symbolize, man? World War I. Okay, the word war means destruction. Okay, during the time of World War I, you had the destruction on a massive scale. Nations destroying one another, man. Ignorant nations, let me say, destroying one another. Okay, because Scripture said the Lord gave them the sword, but the Lord said that they should destroy one another, man. They should kill one another with that sword. So you had World War I, World War II, and World War III. World War II has gone. Okay, you can watch documentaries about World War II. Okay, how they fought that war. It was always strategic, man. Okay, you had more troops and better armories and better machines than you take down a nation, man. Okay, which Hitler, he had a bigger army, so he took down France. Okay, and so on and so forth, man. But eventually he was taken down. Okay, and go ahead.
Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound.
He said, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth. I mean, now jump down to 11 and 14.
Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
You see, the second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. So after the second war happened, the first thing that these nations decided doing is preparing themselves for a third war. Okay, because how did the second war come to an end? when America dropped the 2 atomic bombs on Japan. Okay, because Japan was siding with Germany. Okay, so America, they finally developed this new way of fight. When I was watching the documentary on World War II, at the end of it, they said when America dropped the 2 atomic bombs on Japan, they said that began the new way of fighting wars. Isaiah 9 and 5. Okay, they said that began the new way of fighting wars, man. Or weapons that can destroy that what you call weapons of mass destruction. You see, so that happened because that came right at the end of World War II, and then now it became now a worldwide arms race. Everybody, basically the war ended and everybody went back now and started developing weapons bigger and better than what they had in World War II. Right.
So Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
See, every battle of the warrior is with garments rolled with blood and confused noise. Because before, man, you have your troops that side and you have your troops this side, and you either firing at each other or you go swords. The ancient wars, you run across, and then you start chopping each other's limbs off, stabbing each other. And by the time you get to the battle, man, you can't recover the blood, trenches and so on and so forth. Okay, but it says this one, will that be again?
Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and with fuel of fire.
But this war is going to be with burning and fuel of fire, man. Okay, this war is going to be fought differently. Okay, this war is going to be a war of weapons of mass destruction, man. Nuclear missiles. Okay, think about when did World War II end, man? About 1945. Okay, so from 1945 right until now, they dropped the atomic bombs in 1945. Okay, so and then that technology now, they had it at that time now. So think about how much they've spent from that time now to now, man. Okay, they spent a lot of money making it bigger and better, bigger and better. The last nuclear missile they ever tested was the tar bomb by the Russians. And they said they had to reduce it about 5 times its ability. Reduce just for them to be able to test it. And they said when they did that, man, they said shockwaves went around the earth twice, man. The neighboring countries, man, that their windows broken. And that's, just imagine, you can't even see the fire and your windows just smash, just break, man. You see? That's how powerful it was. And that's been reduced by 5 times. That's in 1989. That's 30 years ago, 31 years ago. How big are they now? How much damage can they do now? In America, seeing that, what are they going to do? Create an even bigger one. So it's an arms race. The Lord have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. We'll get your word too, Not 3, but get 2 this time now. So we'll get to the missiles now.
Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
If you think about the ancient smith, what they used to do, they'll make you a sword. The best ones, they'll make a sword that's completely balanced. You put it on your arm, and then it's completely balanced one side. If you're in war with it, you're very agile with it. Okay, so ancient smiths, they made weapons, man. They made swords, they made battle instruments, they made hammers and throwing darts and whatever the hell instrument you liked to go to war with. Okay, but go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And I have created the waster to destroy. What's the waster to what? What's the modern day instrument that the Lord have created? The scientists that create those ICBMs. Okay, then the ones that went in the lab and found from nothing, they found a way how to create something that can destroy a whole city, man.
Really, it goes deeper than that, because the Lord put it in their mind to actually manipulate the atoms. That's how the actual nuclear bomb goes off, by actually manipulating, breaking the atoms. So the Lord Yahushua put it in their minds, these German physicists, they were called, to do that, to manipulate the elements. And that's how you get the word atom, because they're manipulating the atoms.
That's what so the Lord put that, because all knowledge comes from the Lord anyway, whether good or bad. Okay, all knowledge comes from the Heavenly Father. The Lord is going to put that in your mind.
Better work, Papa.
The Lord is going to put that in your mind, man, for you to be able to figure these things out, man. Okay, and then now, because that's said what they wasted to destroy. Okay, as get up, man. The Lord have opened up His armory. You know where that is?
Yes, Jeremiah.
Oh, hold up for a second. Let me just go and use.
Yeah, I got
You got it. Okay. You got your precepts already. Okay.
Second verse 16.
Oh, I need to go to the toilet. I'm holding it though.
Yeah?
I read this.
Okay. I'll no, give it to this brother. Tell him what precept.
Jeremiah 50 and 25. I think you're having to do this one.
Yeah, 50 and 25.
So this is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
And how has the Lord done that? By having you create them, having you stockpile them up, okay, having you spend a lot of money in creating these weapons. Okay, the Lord is making you do that, man. Okay, it's causing you to the Lord has put that in your spirit to cause you to do all those things, man. Now every nation now that can, man, they've got a nuclear missile. Okay, they've got a means to destroy a whole city, man, a whole country. Okay, and then the number two nations that have the most is the Russians and the Americans. Okay, by that.
For this is the work of the Lord thy power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
For this is the work, this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the land of the Chaldeans, America, man. They're the modern day Chaldeans. Okay, so the Lord is the one that's done that for you, man. Because you are the ones that are gonna use those weapons to destroy you, That's your blessing. You see, that's your blessing, Esau. The Lord's gonna use your blessing against you, man. Okay, is there any more?
Verse 26. Come against her from the uttermost border. Open her storehouses. Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Left. It's lucky. Let nothing of her be left.
Okay, let's go into the destruction of America. Okay. Did you say you had the precept earlier on?
Yeah, 7 verse 16. So
Thank you, Isaiah 13.
it's 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot in the ends of the world.
See, they are, like if you shoot a bow and arrow, it doesn't matter how strong you are, it's only gonna go so far. It doesn't matter how strong your bow is, it's only gonna go so far. You can't fire a bow and arrow from one end of the earth to the other, man. So that's not speaking about the actual bow and arrow. It's speaking about those missile silos, man. Okay, they open up and then those missiles fly out. Okay, they're the ones that they have the ability to go from one end of the earth to the other, man. Like the reason why America had a problem with the leader of North Korea, because he wanted to develop weapons that can go from North Korea all the way to America. Okay, he wanted weapons that can go from North Korea all the way to America, man. So from one end of the earth all the way to the other. Okay. Because you got the missiles itself and you got the head, what you got the head part of the missile. Yeah, you know, and then you got the behind part, the actual carrier of the missile, but the actual power is in the front where the missile breaks into different pieces and then it goes and destroys, man. Okay. Sorry? I have to go look at that image again, man, where they break it down in different pieces of, you know. Did you finish the 2nd Ezra first?
No.
Finish that so
It says, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
See, what are those plagues, man? That nuclear destruction, those missiles, man. Okay, you will not be able to stop. You will not be able to stop that prophecy from happening. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and fire your missiles. America is going to be destroyed by way of nuclear destruction, man. Okay, that's that lake of fire that John the Revelator saw. He saw America on fire, man. Okay. Alright, any more?
Yeah, it's one more. So it's in verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon you, Slakia, shall be sent upon earth, shall not return again.
Okay, like you will not be able to stop them. So America, what do they have, man? They have missile defense systems. Okay, you have your missile defense systems are not gonna work, man. Why? Because that's the Lord sending those missiles, man. Okay, so everything at that time is gonna fail. Okay, scripture said they shall not break their ranks, man. Let's Joel 2, let's get into it.
So Joel 2 and 5. It says,
Psalm 5, stuff from
Psalm Joel verse 2 and Slakia chapter 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
So right now we are blowing the trumpet in Zion. Okay? We are sounding the alarm. We are warning you. Like we read earlier on, man, that we are watchmen.
God.
Okay, to give you warning, man. So we're telling you about the impending danger that's coming. Okay, so right now this is us giving you warning, man. That's the alarm going out, man. Okay, go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
For it is nigh at hand, man, meaning it's close. Okay, we read earlier on, man, about the signs that the Lord gave us, man, to tell us about when this time period is gonna come, man. Okay, so we know we are here now. Okay, we know that these things are going to happen in this generation, in this time period. All that pride is going to go away, man.
That's right.
Eventually, the Lord's going to destroy all that pride, man. You see?
Verse 2. Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess. A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
A day of darkness and of gloominess. A day of clouds and thick darkness. Okay? Go ahead,
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it.
They have never been ever the like. It's only this generation, this generation that the Lord is ever gave that level of weapons to men. Okay, that level of weapons that can destroy the whole world like that, man. Okay, so there's never been anything. This destruction that's coming, there's never been anything like it. Okay, and after that destruction, there won't be another destruction like that again. Okay, so that only for this time to be used in this time period, and that's it. Okay, when America is destroyed, we come up in power, and all weapons are gonna get destroyed. Okay, we're gonna destroy every weapon out there, man. Okay, there won't be any more need for it, man, because that's the judgment for that time period, man.
Yeah.
Just like the Lord, after they destroyed the earth, He made a promise with the rainbow. Okay, that He won't destroy the earth again. So this time period, man, after the Lord destroys this America and other parts of the world with the nuclear missile, you won't have any need for those nuclear missiles. Okay.
Yeah.
But we are at that time now where these things are going to get used.
That's right.
What's something?
Yeah, that's your whole white house expression is indignation by giving. It's like giving a baby holy poison to eat. You know, like saying, "Oh, that's all. It's all right for you. Take it, eat it. You know, play with it. Play with fire." That's like Trump having all those weapons. It's too much for him. He can't control that. He doesn't know. He's bugged out of his mind. It's like giving a little baby putting him in a room with a whole heap of toys and a whole heap of sweets, and he just can't. He don't know what to do. He loses his mind.
God.
Trump with all those military weapons, man.
Yeah, they just said they had a vote. The Senate had a vote to limit Trump's power on what he can do, on what he can do with Iran, man. Okay, but at the end of the day, man, everything that you're doing, man, your thoughts, your decisions, it's all in the hands of the Heavenly Father, man.
God.
So it doesn't matter, man, whether Trump has power or not, man. Okay, at the end of the day, man, you're gonna do as says the Lord, man. What's that? Daniel, the Lord ruleth in the kingdoms of men.
Well, Jesus says the king's heart's in the hands of the Most High. Something.
Proverbs 21, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whosoever he will. Okay, let's go ahead.
Joel 2. So you're back in Joel 2, verse 2. great people and are strong. There have not been ever like, neither shall there be any more after it.
See, the great people and the strong is speaking about those missiles. Okay? The Lord calls those weapons his army. Okay? Go ahead.
Even to the years of many generations. Verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
A flame burneth, man. Those, when they get fire, there's a flame behind them. They get fire one in the propellers. They get fire, they go, I think they go out from outer space because there's no air, so they have less friction. So they go out of space and then they go to wherever they're going and then they come back down. Okay? This is why, that's another reason why they want to put all these satellites and all these things, weapons out of space, man. Okay, but the bigger reason is they're preparing to fight Yahweh Shai.
God.
Okay? Why that?
Little demons.
The land is as the Garden of Eden. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
The land is as a Garden of Eden before them. Okay, like what? A beautiful city. Like you can see now, man, they got the little park over there and the nice buildings. And they're fixing up the roads, and, you know. You can afford it, but for those that can afford it, it's expensive. Yeah, you know. It's a beautiful place. You see Las Vegas with all the lights at night, New York City, you know. So the land is as a Garden of Eden before them, and once those missiles hit, what's left? Nothing, man. Okay, but nothing but a wilderness.
God.
Nothing left, man, because those missiles, the Lord's army completely just wipe out everything, man.
That's right.
Okay. Right.
So back in verse 3. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And nothing shall escape all them, man. Okay, because they'll destroy everything. Anything inside, man. Because what does in Revelation say? On that land, especially America, there was destroyed 7,000, which represent completion, man. So anybody that's gonna be left on that land is gonna die, man. Okay? If the chariots leave you behind, man, that's you, man. You see? Any more?
So it says, verse 4, the appearance of them.
Stop there. Get 2 Peter's.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, will come as a thief in the night.
That's right.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So that's another message that the Lord keeps sending out there, man. It's gonna come as a thief in the night. It's gonna come as a surprise. Okay, it's gonna catch you as a snare. Okay.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, because why? Nothing shall escape. Everything is going to be completely leveled down, man. Burnt up. Okay, destroyed. Okay?
The earth also and the works therein shall be burned up.
The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up, man. But if you look at the precepts, when it's not the whole planet Earth, that's going to be burnt up, and it's a particular landmass. Okay? A particular landmass is going to be is the one that's going to be completely left destroyed, man. Revelation 18 tells you about it, man. Which one are you, where are you going?
Ecclesiastes 3.
It's like
Earth by the fire.
Oh, that's this one.
Because the word earth just means ground.
Yeah.
It's not referring to the whole planet. You know, when you're referring to the whole planet, you call it planet.
That's right.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
See, one generation cometh and another generation, one generation passeth away and another generation cometh. Okay, so people, man, we die, come back, die and come back, but it's the same earth, it's the same land. Okay, just, you know, as technology improves, man, everything else just looks different. You see? But the earth abided forever, man. This is the same earth 2,000 years ago. This is the same earth 6,000 years ago. Okay? So the earth, man, get a real quick session in Ecclesiastes. the Lord did not create the earth to destroy it, man. Because everybody, the Christians, they love that one, man. Yeah, then God is gonna come and destroy the earth and take his people to another earth. And come on, man.
Rapture, innit? Rapture.
You're taking all the good Christians, you know, the ones that went to church every Sunday.
144,000 Christians.
Yeah. All 2 billion of them, they will be squeezed into the 144,000.
Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which has
14.
14. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth shall be forever.
He said, I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth shall be forever.
That's right.
Okay, so the Lord created the earth for what? Forever, man. He didn't create the earth to destroy it again. They've seen too much, let me destroy it and start all over again.
Like when you go into the Apocrypha, 2 Ezra 6:54, it says the world was made for our sakes. So the world was made for our sakes. How? To dwell on, to live righteously.
And now we're about to come and take the word again. Okay, scripture say the Lord is going to put one that's profitable to the earth, man. He's going to put him to rule over the earth. Okay, let's read that point and then go back to 2 Peter.
Ecclesiastes 3:15, that which is now, that which have been now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past.
Okay, the different generations, man. Okay, those that have passed and those that are here now. Okay, there's no saying that's our fathers, man. That's not us, because the scripture said the Lord requires that which is past, man. Okay, let's go back to Peter.
2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's right.
The earth also, the works that are therein, shall be burned up. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be?
And that's for us brothers that are in the know, man. Seeing that these prophecies are coming to pass and all these things are going to be destroyed, what manner of person are you supposed to be, man?
In all holy conversation and godliness.
In all holy conversation and godliness, man. What kind of things are you supposed to speak about right now?
Yeah.
Prophecies.
Right.
The things that are coming to pass.
That's right.
Okay? Concerning what manner of person are you to be, man. For example, man, how are you going to invest so much of your time? When if you really believe, man, all these things will be destroyed, why would you invest why would you invest so much of your time in it, man?
Right.
You know? Why would you invest in it so much of your time and effort into something that you know wholeheartedly is gonna get destroyed?
Right.
Okay? It's gonna build up your credit rating so that you can buy a job and buy a house and all that BS. That means you don't believe in the scriptures, man.
Right. That's right.
You know? You think you're gonna grow old and die here, man. You know? Any more precepts?
Yeah. If I could just add to what you just said, Yahushua said, let the dead bury the dead. I want to go and bury, one said, well, I want to bury my, you know, he said he ain't got time, there's no time for that, that's all folly, man. Even though it could be your family, your relative, and you're all caught up with the emotions. Also, I said, cut all that off, man, let the dead bury the dead, because they're dead.
So it's Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people, for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
And the Lord is doing that now. The Lord is bringing back again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. This is why we're waking up now, okay? This is why we've got our nationality back. This is why we have the understanding of the scriptures back, okay? This is why now we're the ones that are standing here saying we are the Israelites, okay? Why? Because the Lord is bringing us back first by way of understanding, by way of His word first, okay? So we are in this time period now where the Lord is bringing back again the captivity, our captivity, man. Okay, pulling us out of. First of all, the truth shall set you free. Mentally, first of all, man. Spiritually, okay. So this, while the Lord is doing that, governing His people, at the same time now He's setting these other nations up for war. Okay.
Verse 2. I will also gather all nations, and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So the Lord is going to gather all nations and then bring them back down to the valley of, he says Jehoshaphat is Yahweh Shaphat, okay? Yahweh's judgment,
Yes.
okay? And that's the, if you look up that, I believe it's in the something crescent, the fatal crescent.
Yeah, they call it the Valley of Kidron. The Valley of Kidron. Where there's tombs, load of tombs there, and that's indicative of what's going to happen because there's going to be a load of dead bodies in all that region.
Yeah.
The Valley of Kidron, they call it.
So in that place, because now that's why now, like, if regardless what they do, man, it's like they want to withdraw from the Middle East, but something keeps happening, man, and the Lord keeps drawing them back there again, As soon as like right now with the whole Iran situation, America has no choice but to send more of their troops there. You see, and then eventually now, man, they're gonna send even more of their troops there. Okay, we don't have enough soldiers. They're gonna start drafting new niggas now, man. You see, right, Doc?
Oh yes. And we'll plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
The word plead means to judge, man. Okay, so the Lord says he's gonna judge you there for his people, Israel. Okay? Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Whom you have scattered, you drove us, we got driven out of Jerusalem, and we got scattered among the nations, and then today you are they are fighting over the land, man. Okay, you got the Israeli occupation, and then you got the Palestinians trying to take claim to the land, and then they try to say, oh, let's make it a two-state place, two-state kingdom, or two-state the country, or however they're calling it. Okay, so you're back in the lost land, and none of you belong on that land, man. Okay.
Yes.
Where are you now? And they jump to 900.
Well, you spend your whole day.
You just dropped that.
Yeah, I was trying to get back up.
Judge. That's why that's also called the value of decisions. Okay. When you read that verse, go down to number 9, verse 9.
Yeah, I think I finished. So it's Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this. Salakia. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks, your pruning hooks into spears.
The scripture say, "What? Prepare for war." That's what the Lord is getting you ready for, man. For war, man. Beat your plowshares into pruning. Beat your plowshares and your pruning hooks into swords. Meaning, because like everybody has a budget, an economy budget. So now the Lord is saying, instead of focusing on all these other things, focus on war.
God.
Okay, get your troops ready. Get your weapons ready. Okay, your tanks and your fighter jets and those biggest boats that go in the sea. What do they call them? The
Submarines.
destroyers.
Oh yeah, ships and the submarines.
Just land on them and all that stuff. Man, they cost billions. They cost a lot.
Yeah.
The ones they call them, they are very difficult to sink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, So the Lord said, prepare, focus on that instead, man. Okay, instead of trying to find out what kind of education you're gonna give your future generation, focus on war instead, man. Okay. Any more?
Beat your plowshares to swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, I am strong, man. Because even the weaker nations now, man, they should say they are strong, because they go the big equalizer, man. They go, you are China. They were a very agricultural-oriented country, and now, man, they got weapons now, man. They got a big army now. Okay, they are so